What is going on, guys? Jaboosle here, back with a new Valorant mobile video. We got some new gameplay to look at, we got some really interesting information about the potential device requirements for the game, and we already have our first look at a potential issue with the game before it's even been fully released. We're going to get into all of that in this video, so drop a like on it if you're excited for Valorant Mobile's global release. Subscribe to the channel for all of the latest Valorant Mobile news and info. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out. And with all of that being said, let's just get right into it. So first things first, a video has been going around on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and this video shows someone who's already hacking in Valorant Mobile's Chinese beta with him having perfect aim and being able to see enemies through the walls. Now this is obviously a big issue. I mean, it's kind of crazy that cheats and hacks are already working in a game that hasn't even seen the light of day in most parts of the world. And naturally, because this is going to be a very competitive game on mobile, the existence of any cheats and exploits is very worrying. Especially when the game hasn't even released. I mean, damn, these cheaters are fast, man. They've got exploits running super quick in this game. Now, I wouldn't be too alarmed at this right now. I know it'd be very easy to see this and think Valorant Mobile's gonna fail or something because there's already hackers. But this is still very early in the game's development. I imagine they've got a bunch of stuff on their priority list, and at this particular stage, a proper anti-cheat solution just may not be that high on the major priority wish list. We have to remember it is a smaller limited beta selected for only one region, so just have to keep that in mind. I mean, this is Riot after all, the company who's made one of the most intrusive anti-cheat softwares out there for the original PC release of Valorant. So if any company is going to take the hacker situation seriously, it's them. So while the existence of hacks in this game is already there, it does not mean that there is not an anti-cheat solution that won't follow this eventually. Now, to get you guys a bit more hopeful for the game, we've got a nice little piece of info for everyone. So this here is an apparent list of supported devices for the current beta of the game, and I'll save you the time of Googling these devices to see their specs. These are all relatively cheap and low-end devices for 2023-2024 standards, which means that they're obviously optimizing the game and building it with lower-end devices in mind, which is great news for many. Now, this was highly expected. I mean, Valorant on PC runs well on lower-end PCs, and Riot in general is known for supporting all types of lower-end hardware. The game also does favor a more unique art style over, insane realistic graphics, so that was always going to help when it comes to its minimum system requirements. So for anyone who was having concerns of the game requiring super powerful mobile devices to play, well, you shouldn't worry too much. Beyond that, we still don't really have any new info on when the game will be available to test outside China, but at the current rate of testing, I imagine the game will not be ready to globally release until at least 2024. Don't get me wrong, I already think the game looks fantastic, but the fact is Riot hasn't even formally announced it or anything, which tells me that we're probably a ways off from the game's full release. If we remember their previous big mobile release, League of Legends Wild Rift, they revealed that game with an official announcement and a trailer, but they still took an additional year to release it in most countries. And still to this day, the game has not released in certain parts of the world like India, so who knows what the Valorant mobile timeline is going to end up being. But the second we do have any new info or news on Valorant Mobile, I will of course be sharing it with all of you here on the channel, so make sure to subscribe or you will miss out. That's it for this video. Drop a comment with your thoughts on Valorant Mobile. I read every single one of the comments, and I always appreciate your guys' input. And with all that being said, take care, and I hope you have a fantastic day.
Subscribe, motherfucker.